What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Army00 here, and I'm back with another commentary. Finally, I'm back with another video, but before we start, I want to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you enjoyed the holidays. I hope that the year has started well for you so far. Yeah, let's hop into this January video, which will probably be my only video this month because of exams. I'm in the middle of my exam period, so it's kind of tough to find time for this at the moment. But I'm gonna make this video real quick, explaining my future projects, explaining the fact that I will be inactive for around a month. Not because I want to, but because I have to, obviously. But after that, I will be back with some more videos. I'm not sure which date, but somewhere in February when I can actually complete my project, let's say. And before I start with that, I want to mention something about this gameplay. Maybe you're not noticing anything in my HUD. And that is because I'm playing Purist together with my friend Eddie here. And Purist means that you play without abilities, without perks, without streaks, so without anything. So literally nothing. It's basically like playing simple deathmatch. And to do that in Assassinate or in other game modes is really tough. But it's fun and challenging actually, especially if others do it, it's more fun as well. So I think Eddie, yeah, it was probably Eddie who said, you know what, I'm gonna do Purist, and when he says stuff like that, I usually join in, because that's how we always used to do it in the past, and that's how I still do it, so it's really fun. And the game sound is muted because I was in voice chat with him and someone else. Yeah, that would obviously conflict with my commentary, so I'm just muting it, and I'm using the music that I used last time in my last commentary, and I got good feedback from that, so I'm just gonna reuse it here. Typically I try to find different songs, but right now I don't really have the time for that, so I'm just gonna go for the same songs here again, but I think most of you won't mind, so there's that. But yeah, to talk about the projects that I'm going to try to make, the first one, and don't worry, you won't get any headaches from it this time, like with the stereoscopic mode videos. I hope you like those. They could be a pain in the ass to watch, so if they were, sorry, and I don't blame if you skip those, but from now on everything's gonna be normal again. And to start off, I'm first gonna mention a YouTuber called Bell King, which was someone who used to do AC commentaries in the past. He hasn't uploaded anything in years, and the last video he did was, I think, Black Ops 3 or something, so he did retire from AC, I guess. And then after that permanently left YouTube too, which is sad in my opinion, because he was one of the only people who did commentary videos in this community, and that's how I started doing commentaries as well. His commentaries were and still are so enjoyable to watch. Like, from time to time I go back to his channel and watch his videos, and they're really enjoyable. So that's why I started doing commentaries. I was like, you know what, maybe I'm gonna suck ass at them, but I'm gonna try it anyway. And people actually liked my commentaries and still do, so that's why I do them. I like them, other people like them. It's a pretty unique concept in this community, because usually it's montages, gameplays, crims, leftovers and shit like that. Not many people do commentaries, so why not? Sometimes a live commentary as well, but normal commentaries are a bit more enjoyable, I would say, but live commentaries have its charm too. But yeah, to continue with what I was going to say about Belking, he once did a commentary video with a 2v2 Assassinate gameplay in the background. So he was with 3 other friends, they were in the private lobby, and 2 of them teamed up against other 2. So he teamed up with someone, and them 2 went against 2 other players who also formed a team. So it was basically Team Assassinate. And the first time I saw that, I was like, whoa, how does this work? But the more you watched it, the more it makes sense. Like, it was really fun. The only thing you had to do was to be careful to not screw over your teammate, but at the same time, that was part of the challenge as well. It was charming. And that was years ago, and ever since that video, I was like, I actually need to try this out as well. Why not? It sounds fun, it looks fun. And I think in voice chat especially, if you do it in the live commentary, it sounds really fun. And that is something that I want to try to do in February. So I think I'm gonna team up with Eddie, and then I'm going to try to find 2 others to go against with. And I think there would be people interested in that. If you think you're interested in doing that, you can hit me up in the comments. I would probably do it on PC first, but honestly, I could try it on Wii U as well. So if you're from Wii U or from PC, it doesn't matter. Hit me up in the comments if you're interested for it, and then we could try it out. And that's something I wanted to do for a couple of videos, so not only one, but maybe 2 or 3, or maybe even more if it's really popular. Maybe even a live stream once, which is the perfect intro to my next project. Well, it's not really a project, but what I want to do more in the future is to live stream more again. But before I start that, I first want to get a new GPU, and the thing is, my GPU can handle streaming, but I want to stream with OBS, and with my old GPU I have the issue that I need to revert to an old graphics driver, which is really annoying because if I use a newer one, my screen for some reason has insane warping and glitching. At least the last time I tested it with a new driver, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's fixed by now, I'm not sure, but at the same time I kinda doubt it is, because the more graphics drivers there are, the newer, the worse it gets for old GPUs, let's say. And mine is a 1060. The 1060 on its own is pretty good, but I also have the 3 gigs version of VRAM, which is sometimes a pain in the ass, but I had to buy my GPU during the mining plague, let's say. Fuck cryptocurrency and mining, by the way. I fucking hate it. It ruined so much in PC gaming. Fuck the miners, fuck them. But yeah, my mining rant aside, I'm gonna try to stream some more. I know that people heavily enjoyed my live streams. I enjoyed streaming a lot as well, and I want to do it again. But yeah, I want to get a better GPU first, and I think you all know, well, at least you PC people know, that the GPU market is a pain in the ass right now. It's like, even if there is anything available, and the odds of that are really low at the moment, it gets out of stock instantly. So even the 20 series cards, which are 2 years old at this point, they're kind of hard to find as well. But I don't want a 20 series card. I want a 30 series. I'm gonna buy the 3060 Ti most likely, and it's gonna be a great investment in my opinion, because I at first wanted the 3070, but with the 3070 I needed a new power supply as well, and power supplies are kinda something that you can't really cheap out on anymore. Well, you never could, but now especially. And I don't really want to spend another, what is it, 600-700 euros or maybe even more on my GPU and a new power supply. So my current power supply perfectly works for the 3060 Ti, so I'm gonna save another 150 euros for that, and the GPU itself is also at least 100 euros cheaper. And honestly, I don't really need the 3070. Like, I'm a 1080p gamer. I don't really need 1440p. Maybe I will in the future, but I would need a new monitor for that as well, and honestly I don't want to spend hundreds of euros on a new monitor because my main monitor cost like 460 euros when I bought it. It's a 1080p 144 hertz monitor. It can go up to 180 as well, and it's very low latency, so that's why it was really expensive. And nowadays you can buy it for probably a cheaper price, but still, monitors are expensive as fuck, and I want to gradually invest in all that stuff and all at once. So when I get that new GPU, I'm gonna live stream again, and I think it's gonna be really fun. I don't know when I'm gonna get the GPUs, but I hope I will as soon as possible. And when I do, we're going to do way more live streams. I'm gonna try to upload some videos in the meantime as well. More leftovers probably too. And we'll see how things go. But for now, I'm gonna start with the 2v2 Assassinate stuff. And then hopefully I can start the stream when I have my new GPU. And if not, I can try it with my current GPU again. And if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna either use Shadowplay, because with Shadowplay it perfectly works, but I can't adjust my thumbnail and description with Shadowplay streaming, which is a huge pain in the ass. But then again, I'm not really someone who earns money with streams either, so maybe I shouldn't give a fuck. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed, hope I put some more perspective into things. I'm gonna try to create content again as soon as possible. I'm first going to focus on my exams, and after that I'm gonna get back into the grind. So good luck with your lives in the meantime, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace!
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect. Safe level. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.